morning, guys and girls. um, Last night I went up to cruise night, first time this season, and yeah, there was some newer stuff there, new cars on the road. Um, there was a 52 or 53 Chevy truck there, identical color to the 51, identical. I even talked to the guy about it. Sure enough, yeah, same paint code. So that discouraged me a little bit, but it's okay. Uh, you don't like to have two or three of the same truck. Big difference with his, it's on a regular 1500 chassis, modern one. So the truck is pretty high compared to this one, like a foot higher. So, you'd be able to tell them apart, trust me. Um, anyway, after that, I came home and I sprayed the last of the 37 Pontiac parts. So that car is done. It's ready to go. It's finished. And I've been doing some more body work on the Fargo. Now, I'm looking at views, last few videos, and they've dropped big, like less than half. And I think it's the nature of the content. I mean, spreading mud and sanding it off time and time again, I get bored doing it, so I can just imagine how painful it is to watch. So, like I don't think I would watch it, to be honest with you. So what I'm thinking is I need some content, and even though I'm going to be spending the bulk of my time on the Fargo doing that, mud on, mud off, I always have a few hours a day where I can do something else. So if I cut the content back a little bit to say 2 to 3 videos a week, I can squeeze in a different project. So right now the decision to make is, which project do I do? I've got 38 Ford truck that needs everything. I've got a 56 Chevy 4-door that I want to do a 2-door conversion on. That's going to take a boatload of money when it comes to floor pans, braces, the interior, the dash is all ripped out of it and everything else. I do have a front clip for it, a replacement, and I do have 2 really nice 2-door sedan doors. So, maybe I can do the 2-door conversion and, get it in primer and just leave it for now until I can get the money together for the floor pans and trunk pan and all that stuff. I haven't even looked at the frame on that thing, so I don't even know. I'll have to get it out, get it up in the air a little bit and see what's what. If the frame's solid, yeah, okay, maybe we'll go ahead with that. The 38 Ford, it's a heavy chassis. It's a 1.5 or 2 ton, something like that. I mean, the brake drums are massive. The spring pack is like that, almost a foot thick. There's got to be 25 leaves on each side. So I'm thinking it's a 1.5 or 2 ton. It's heavy duty anyway. So I don't really want to use that frame because it was a flatbed. It's super long. Shortening frames, not keen on it. But what I do have, I have a 34 Ford truck frame. I've been dragging around forever. Car, truck are the same, just there's different mounting holes. That's about it. So I've got a 34 frame. I'm sure I can make the cab and sheet metal fit that. Little bit of fabrication probably. I have a Mustang 2 cross member and control arms and all that stuff. Same kind of kit they put in a 51. I have one for a 34 Ford. So I got the front end. I've got a pretty narrow 9-inch Ford rear end. I've got a motor and transmission, but then everything else I need. I need the front sheet metal. I do have a box coming for it. Complete interior, wiring, brake lines, fuel tank, everything. It needs everything. So it's a huge project, and it's going to tie up, the frame in here in the shop. It would tie up a corner of the shop for quite some time. Whereas the 56, I can do most of it outside. Pick a nice day and do some stuff. I also have a square body. It's fairly close to paint, but it had a standard transmission. Didn't like it. It was that Farmer's 4-speed. I think I want to go automatic with it, so at least the wife can drive it as well. She can't drive a stick. So I don't know. And the 56 also, I have a 454 and a turbo 400. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I've done this before. I can't remember how it turned out. I think a lot of the folks wanted to see the 56 done, but I can't remember. I'd have to go back and take a look, or just take a new survey, which is what I'm doing right now. So let me know in the comments what you think. As soon as I've done this here, this little opening, we'll go out and take a look at the two main projects. I also have a Model A, but that's too big a job right now, and I'm not really into it. So yeah, it's between the 38 and the 56. So yeah, we'll take a look at both of these and see what's what, and go from there. Okay, so there's the last of the Pontiac parts. What happened here, I was trying to skimp on paint. I was getting right down to the wire, and I may have thinned it out a little too much, so it wasn't covering properly. So I had to do a respray on these parts. No biggie, it's done now. So having said that, tried to open this thing up a bit so you can see. This is the 38 Ford. The front clip is pretty rough anyway. There's the old flathead still in her. Guaranteed it's seized. I mean, water outlets are wide open. Probably 25,000 mice in there. But yeah. Anyway, she's pretty rough, the front clip. So, which is why I wanted to go with the 38 passenger car front clip. I just don't like the grill on these. It's a personal taste, and I don't like the way the headlights sit either. It just looks funky to me. I can't open the doors. They're binding on the bottom here. The only way I'm going to get these doors off is to pull the pins. I don't feel like getting into that right now. But we'll take a look inside. So you can see, if you look over there, underneath that horn, most of the floor is actually wood planks. It'd be nice to get this insulation out from here because it's wet. So that'll just eat away at the floor, take it right out, but probably looking at a trans tunnel and a bunch of stuff anyway. So that's not a big deal. The seat's in her, the seat springs. So, it's practically brand new. The dash has been absolutely mangled. Somebody needed a piece and just destroyed it. So there'd be a bunch of fabrication to do in there. Other than that though, there's some big dents and dings and whatever. But overall, it's not bad. I fixed way worse than this. Cab corners are good, both sides, I think. Yeah, cab corners are good. So this door is pretty rough too, but like I said, I've saved worse. This is what I'm talking about, this rear end. Look at that spring pack. Jesus. And the size of these drums is unbelievable. Look at those things. Gotta weigh 150 pounds. So I'll get a bunch of money for scrap for this stuff, unless somebody wants it. I can't see that, but who knows. So like I said, this was a flatbed, fairly long bed. I think the 34 frame is the way to go. Unless I could find a 38 frame, or maybe an S10. But S10s are getting tough to find now. All the good ones are been grabbed, and somebody's got something like this sitting on them. Especially 47 to 54 Chevy trucks. I mean, they make body mounting kits and everything else for those things for an S10 frame. So, but yeah, I'm still looking for a front clip. I did find one down south, but it's fiberglass fenders. I really don't want to get into glass. But the price has come down $500 since he first put it up. So you can get it for under $1,000. That's grill, hood, the side pieces, and the front fenders. I don't know. Gotta think about that one. But so that's that one. So if I go with the 34 frame, like I said, I've got the Mustang 2, I've got a 9-inch Ford, fairly narrow one. I got a small block and turbo 350 automatic I could put in. The same one I had in the, what is that? Some kind of creature on my camera. Anyway. But like I said, interior, blah, 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 goes on and on and on. It's a big job. It's as big, if not bigger, than the 51 over there. Then there's this one. I'm going to clear away some stuff first. This is a 56 4-door. So yeah, I'll move some stuff around and we'll come back and check this thing out. Okay, so I cleared away a bunch of stuff and kind of opened everything up so we can take a look at this thing. We'll start. I can't open this back door. It's the latch is froze. So in here, nothing really. I mean, this thing was seized a long time ago. Believe me, I even tried. But there's a cool thing here. These are wall hangers for sure. Pontiac script valve covers. Neat. They'll look cool in the wall. Like I said, I've got a complete front clip. The eyebrows are damaged a little bit, but not near as bad as these ones. These are gone. So, but there's two really good condition. What do you call them? Eyebrows. That's what I call them anyway. In the trunk. Now the front of the frame looks really good. So hopefully the rest of the frame is the same as this. I'll have to get it up in the air, like I said, and take a peek at it. But the hood is finished. All the bracing almost fell over. All the bracing is out of this thing, so it's all twisty and messed up. As far as the body, it's, you know, it's straight. It's just got too many doors. Anyway, in here there's all kinds of junk. There's a bunch of trim and stainless. There's garnish moldings. All that kind of stuff. Now the floor, I'm thinking is probably toast. Oh yeah. Yeah, the floor is finished. So it's going to need floor pans for sure. Kind of knew that. Rockers, yeah, gone. Gone here too. But the sills and stuff are in pretty good shape. So it's doable. So these two doors here, you know, a buddy of mine who's got a 57 was looking for a door shell. I think he said he wanted $2,200 for it with nothing in it. These are loaded with glass, regulators, everything else. I got them for $600 delivered from Manitoba. So yeah, good deal there, apparently. The other side I'm sure is the same or worse. Yeah, she's crispy. She's pretty soft. Pretty soft. You can hear it crunching. Both sets of seats are here. Yeah, and here, same thing, I would imagine. How many rubber mats do you need? Really? Oh yeah, she's gone. Hands through. Flintstones. It's gone right here too. Oh yeah, she's finished. So floor pans, front and back, or one piece. I don't know if I can afford the one piece. Probably not. I do have good glass though. Well, there is a little chip right there, but I can get that fixed before it spreads. Back glass is good. Now check the trunk. There we go. There, that's what I'm talking about. These are in really good shape. Got both of them. Bunch of stainless and stuff. So we got those. Some more trim, fuel pump. Oh, I got the vented spare tire. Well, so trunk pan as well, probably. Yeah, she's rotten all the way around. So she needs some loving for sure. But nothing that can't be fixed. I mean, I've done worse. So the trunklet itself is in really good shape, except for this corner. A little bit of work there. The other one's good. The lip inside is good. The roof is good, and all in this area here, it's all pretty good. There's some dents and stuff, but she's solid. You know, a little bit of a, I don't know what you call that, full finish. Rockers on this side, oh, it looks a little bit better-ish, but they're still going to be shot, inner and outer. All the stainless is on it, and plus a ton of extra. So I'm sure I can make stuff work. The only problem here when you're doing the two-door conversion is how do you tie these two pieces together? You know, unless you can get an original two-door strip, but you know, you probably want more than I paid for the car for it. Yeah, like I said, the roof's good. Up high is all good. Cowl, sure, looks good. The piece for here is inside the car, I believe. I've got two grills for this. No front bumper though. Again, you know, overall she's pretty straight. But there are some issues down low. So what do? Smooth. Yeah, the dash here pretty much been gutted. I have found some stuff though for it. There's a guy in town who has one. All the glass is there, but I mean, there's a lot of it I'm not going to be using anyhow. So there's that. But overall, could be fun. I've always wanted to do the two-door conversion, so even if I get that done and just put it away for now and get onto something else, I'd have to pull it back from here a little bit maybe. Got to think about this one. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm on the fence. So I'm going to try and crawl in underneath here and see if I can get my eyeballs on the frame, because that kind of is going to say yay or nay. Don't mind me until I get into position here. Oh, she's good, man. I already checked the other side. It's a little bit of, it's not even scale, just surface rust. Floor supports are screwed, of course, I figured that. But yeah, no, the frame looks good. So, that's awesome. Okay, so there you go. Decisions. Let's review real quick. So, the 38 Ford. I have a 34 Ford frame, but it's just two rails, front and rear cross member. No X member, nothing like that, so I'd have to fabricate all that kind of stuff. I have a rebuilt 350 Vortec sitting in the corner over there, the one that was in my 50 Ford pickup truck with a turbo 350 transmission, but I was kind of hoping to use that in my good square body, which means if I do that, then I'd have to build an engine for the 38 as well and find one. I have a 350 4-bolt main in the corner, needs a rebuild. I was kind of wanting to do a 383 stroker with that one, but we'll see. But anyway, there's a lot of fabrication and stuff to do on that thing, and I still don't have a front clip, no interior, but I do have the suspension and everything. So there's that. That's that one. 56. I've got a 454. I've got a turbo 400. If I need, I've got a 9-inch Ford rear. I've got wheels and tires for it. I've got, I don't have any interior. All the sheet metal that I need for the outside of the car, I've got that, except for the rockers. So I need new rockers, inner rockers, and floor pans and trunk pan. Not too bad, really. Glass is salvageable. So, I don't know, man. What are you thinking? Personally, I'm kind of leaning towards the 56 only because I've been looking forward to doing that two-door conversion for a long time, and just something I've always wanted to try. Um, there's a lot of little details there that will give away that it's been done, and I'd like to eliminate almost all of those if I can, and have it, for all intents and purposes, look like a two-door post. I know the roof is a little bit different, but average Joe would never recognize that. Not that I'm going to try and pass it off as a two-door sedan. I would never do that. It'll be a four-door. That's what it'll be plated or insured as. Damn mosquitoes. But you know, I want to look at the car. I'd kind of like to hang on to that one. I've always wanted one. So anyway, I don't know what to do. Help me out. Leave a comment down below, and let me know which way you're thinking. I know I've done this before, but I can't remember how it worked out. So I think it was, still had the 54 at the time, and I've sold that since. So I think that was the winner last time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me know. So, if you like the content, please subscribe. Smash the like button there. Thumbs up, like the video. Don't be shy, leave comments. And I'm really interested in what you have to think about which project to go with. And yeah, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.